you have the faith that the Bible does provide? Will you build such faith if God's will you will survive? Do you have the faith accompanied by works? This kind of faith preserves our souls alive. Hey y'all, what's up? Miss Courtney, I'm back. Yeah, this time I'm in the car because I realized, like I told y'all before, I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I realized that I don't have time to sit down in front of a camera every single time, setting up a ring light and all that. I don't have time to do that all the time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to start recording on the go. So I wanted to talk about the reasons why I decided I would never be a Jehovah Witness again. Some of the things that woke me up. Somebody reached out to me and kind of suggested that I do a video like that, and so that's what I want to do. That's what I want to talk about today. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna say some things, not necessarily in any kind of order. I would say one of the big things that I would like say that would never make me go back is knowing more about our founding fathers. So finding out that Charles Taze Russell was a Mason, and then also Rutherford was a fool, with all of his implementations and, devious plans. But he was an alcoholic and a womanizer, an adulterer. He wasn't even really value women. So I believe that that's where probably the society's standpoint, I feel like, came with that. So that's huge for me. I couldn't be no witness at the, that was one of the things. I'm like, no, because I feel like that's what the organization stands on. It's even a series that we didn't have to go over several times in the service meeting. Had to watch this for family worship on the organization. Y'all didn't put out a whole book, the purple book. But yet, all that is a sham. I don't like that. You don't get no respect from your watchtower for that. So, no. The next thing I would say is the disfellowshipment and the shunning. Like, that is terrible. And, me, somebody that's actually been through it 3 times, yeah, no. That kind of like jumps into another thing, which is realizing that, I'm sorry, I'll be having to have me some drink. Realizing that this is a cult, all the cult stuff starts popping out. And that's what I feel like the disfellowshipping is part of. When you can't research, when you can't go outside of your congregation, or outside of this organization and ask questions about whatever you want to ask, you can't research unless you're using the organization's materials. No, to me, that's cult-like. We teaching you how to dress. Everybody else is bad except us. And you grow up believing that. And it's like, what? So the disfellowshipment is, you're going to get disfellowshipped. Like, that just, no. That don't sit right with me at all. I don't like how they did the whole reorganization thing. I think that was shady. How they beg for money and tried to say that they don't beg for money, but definitely begged, and tried to put Brother Led ass up there. Tried to put Brother Led up there, the friendly one, to beg for the money. And then when the money was gone, or they did whatever they wanted to do with it, nobody had an explanation for why. So I personally found that was shady too. They combine these congregations, they move these friends around. It's like, and they constantly doing that. And then they'll throw something on top of it. The chariot, gotta keep up with Jehovah's chariot. Ooh, it's new light. Every time something gonna happen, this new light, brothers, this is new light. Like, shut up. No damn light. And the next thing I would say is probably the hypocrisy in the organization, amongst the friends, because we're supposed to be brothers and sisters. No, we're not. They look for an excuse to talk about you all the time. I mean, like, that's just what it is. I don't understand why, but that's just how it is. You know, everybody wants to figure out who's doing wrong, who the first person. They so eager to go report on you. They would rather go tell. It's like, you know, being black and already living in America as a minority, you don't need that. We need to be banded together. You feel me? Like, not running, telling on folk. So that's one thing. You know, it's an organization that professes agape love and you should die for your brother. You done lost your mind. So now, next thing I would probably say, which blew my socks off. So this one is probably one of the bigger ones. The child sex abuse. That right there, that's a big one. I had no idea that the organization was a part of anything like that. It's disgusting. And I don't want to be associated with anything like that. You know, I feel like Catholicism, they get a very bad rep for child sex abuse. You know, you always look at the priest. Oh, the priests are molesting the children and on all these religious retreats and camps and things. And the organization doing the same thing. And hiding it. Keeping it a secret. Why? I would say the fact that the end has not come yet. I did not think that I would be this age in this system of things. Now, to anybody that's watching this who may not be a Jehovah Witness, let me run that back and tell you what I mean. As a child, I grew up thinking the world was going to end, meaning Armageddon was going to come, there was going to be a mass destruction of pretty much everybody that was not a Jehovah's Witness. And then the new world was going to come, and I was going to live in the new world. I remember as a kid, you know, I couldn't imagine getting older. I just couldn't, not in this system. And yet I'm 31. How did this happen? Why did this happen? I'm too much of a free thinker I don't want you controlling my every move. Well, how John Cena said, Watchtower wants to control everything. They want to control what you watch. So you know what? We're going to make you feel, we're going to tell you, you know, we're not going to tell you what to do specifically. But we're going to let your conscience decide. It's your conscious matter, sister. It's a conscious matter. But just ask yourself, if you invited Jesus over, would you have that on? Would you put that on the TV? Would you? Hell, if Jesus was coming to my crib, I'm putting out the finest. What you want, Jesus? What you want to do, boo? Anything you want. Anything. So, what would you do if Jesus came? Would you be watching that? The TV probably wouldn't be on. I'm gonna be waiting on him to work some miracles. Talking about when I put that on. If Jesus, you think I'm bringing Jesus over and he watching TV? Nah, we about to Jesus. I got this bottle of water, this one, and this one. I would like that to be sweet red. I would like that to be a nice little peanut whatever Grigio. And then this one here, you know, do whatever you want. Jesus, can you hit these edges right here? You know what I'm saying? Because they a little shout. I'm gonna need you to perform some tricks for me. Jesus. Talking about something when I put that on if Jesus was here. No, brother, I wouldn't put it on if Jesus was here. Exactly. So what does that go to tell you? It's your conscience. You have to pay attention to your conscience. It's like, give me a break. You know, the whole control factor is control. It's mind control. You know, that's exactly what it is. And they try to make it seem like it's not, but that's what it is. I don't like that. I was given a brain for a reason. I don't want nobody controlling me. So y'all trying to control the way I dress. Y'all putting the broadcast on so I can't watch what I want to watch because I'm supposed to be watching the broadcast. So it's like if I ain't studying for the meeting, going down field service, or being at the hall, in my spare time, you want me to watch you. And that don't sound like a cult. Yeah, okay. This latest thing with this whole Toni Morris thing, I mean, like, I don't know what's going to end up happening. I don't know if something has happened already. Maybe I'm just late on it. But if they don't remove him or do whatever they need to do, that should be a sign for a lot of people. Because that goes to show you. Wake up. Wake up. Please. Please wake up. So like I said, I didn't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to holler at y'all. Please, you know what? Let's start a discussion about this. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts about this topic. Please let me know what you guys think. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll be seeing y'all soon. Found out how disgusting it was. I couldn't deal. Like, oh no, I would never want to be affiliated.